Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about it feels like somebody who's not necessarily uplifted in a community. Maybe they're very split, right? Like some people like this person, some people don't, or this person is just kind of like off on their own, kind of being a little bit of a hermit. Hello there, Peggy. But it feels to me like there's some offer or it could be like a creative success or recognition that comes in for somebody, and people are slow to celebrate or acknowledge. And some are just outright jealous of this offer. So, this is either a love offer or something going well creatively, because I do feel like there's a lot of energy that could be like harvested and used in a creative project right now. So if you're feeling the pull to do something like that, I would listen to it. Hello there, healing frequencies. How are we doing? Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Oh, just a teensy spit. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Let's see what we have. I'm going to start with the situations deck. So there's definitely a sense of curiosity here, people trying to find answers. We have the searching card, looking for info, self-explanatory. But then we also have somebody who's very sad, crushed, racing, running, avoiding. This feels like a different energy. One's a bike, one's a car. One of these individuals is moving faster than the other, that's for sure. Okay, so we could have somebody that felt like an offer was going to come to them, realizing it's not coming to them. Wow. Okay. So underneath that searching card, we have our clown popping out to say hello. This is somebody who's embarrassed because of appearances. And I feel like the reason we have a clown and somebody who's looking for information is because if somebody thought they were getting an offer or like assumed they maybe won in a situation, but now they're no longer getting that offer, they look a little bit foolish, right? So if this was like a grant, they bragged to people, of course I'll get it. Yeah, I'm a shoo-in, and then they didn't get it. But I think for the majority of you, this is probably a love offer. We do have the crushed or sad card being clarified by the pressure cooker, which means this is somebody that's going back and forth between sadness and anger. They're a little bit unpredictable right now because this is something that impacts them on a personal level, but then also there's something here about everybody's going to laugh at me. And then I kind of like took a step back or like went, because our racing car is clarified by triggers in the reverse. Both of these are cars. I feel like the absence of someone's car is really upsetting someone. So if someone used to go a certain place all the time, now they're not there. It's hard for someone to find a person they thought was their partner, kind of feels like. Hello there, Jen. Hello, Terry. How are we doing today? All right. We're going to go with the Meta Muse. Princess of Pentacles. Six of Cups in the reverse. Two of Pentacles. There's an unwillingness to change or learn or grow that became burdensome. If this relationship that has fallen apart or didn't go to the next level ended, it was likely due to somebody not being able to progress or become a better version of themselves. They were stuck in some toxic behavior or some, it's like you care more about what other people think than what I think, or it just felt like superficial in some way. And this Two of Pentacles indicates that we have somebody that's weighing out their options, trying to figure out which direction is the right path forward for them. And it feels like they've identified that one of these options would feel like a step backwards. This person absolutely has a choice. The Lovers is often about soulmates, but it's also a card that talks about choices, major choices. And we were just talking about that with the Two of Pentacles. This is confirmation, and I feel like what we're choosing between are the cards on either side of the Lovers. So we have the Seven of Wands and we have the Magician in the reverse. We have somebody that protects what is theirs, but doesn't go against others. So I'm getting like a protected kind of like innocent vibe over here. Somebody that stays in their lane or does what they need to do, but they don't get like in your face about it, right? And then this Magician in the reverse is somebody that's very controlling. So this would be the person who's probably going to talk the loudest or the most frequently at a party and try to control the outcome of a situation. This would be somebody who doesn't do a good job of listening. So that's, I think, a really key indicator between these two. The Seven of Wands individual would be somebody who would listen. Princess or Page of Swords in the reverse, Hanged Man, and the Princess or Page of Cups in the reverse. There was an inability to make a decision for a while, whoever was placed in the middle here. Between the Seven of Wands and the Magician in the reverse, this person was trying to figure out who was genuine. There was a lot of external influence, people that had their own opinions, their own stories, their own reasons for thinking whoever was better. But this person kind of, it's like I'm seeing a turtle going back in their shell. Like, I just need to figure this out. I don't know who I can trust. I'm just going to have to like make my own decision. But with the Princess of Cups in the reverse, I feel like one thing that helped this decision move forward, or somebody like maybe even consider, okay, like now I have to make my decision. There was somebody that exhibited a willingness to be really cruel, or a willingness to gaslight or emotionally manipulate that is concerning, or make somebody feel like they can't feel at home in their own home, or they can't feel fully comfortable around this person. Like, are you just going to use my words against me kind of vibe? King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Wands. So this person who's making a decision, it really does feel to me like they're looking for a long-term partner. Queen of Pentacles, this is like, I'm going to take you home and introduce you to my parents. I'm serious. I like you. That kind of vibe, right? Hello, Latasha. How are you doing? So we have a sense of urgency or a willingness to fight for something that is perceived as genuine, unconditional love, a loyal individual. But this Six of Wands, normally when we have a Six of Wands, there are people that are witnessing this person kind of like progress through time. Like the way I'm picturing the Six of Wands generally is how like Queen Elizabeth I, well, crap, they probably still like do that, right? But like I used to read books about Queen Elizabeth I all the time, and there would be things like Summer Progress or whatever, where they would go through and see all the people.
Okay, I found this on the web for I used to read books about Queen Elizabeth I all the time. And there would be things like,
I don't know if you could hear that. There's no people in this card. There's nobody coming out to like support this individual, and it kind of aligns with our Three of Cups in the very beginning. That was in the reverse. Like a lack of people wanting to celebrate this or be happy for people. Do you just have like a bunch of haters? Are there people that want both of these individuals? Are they just too different? There's something here about like, I know there's going to be like a hush that fell over the crowd instead of like oh, congrats guys, we're so happy for you. All right, this is the Fairy Lenormand. What else do we have? Number 19. So this is called the Tower and the Lenormand, but it's slightly different than like the Tower and the Tarot. It can be more so about like an organization, a structure. I think somebody wants to build. This is being paired up with the Ring. This is saying there's an offer coming in and it is serious. This is like, I want to build a life. I want to build a house. I want to build a family. I want to build whatever, right? Like us against the world kind of vibe. All right, let's go with, this is the Black Tarot. Empress in the reverse. Knight of Cups. Six of Cups in the reverse. So the person who's no longer getting an offer, this is somebody that may have had a really long-term connection or partnership of some sort with this individual, and it prevented the King of Wands from making offers in the past, or there were like, how do I explain this? So what I'm seeing in my mind is, if you've seen Yellowstone, there's a part where they reroute water, like a river. Somebody was trying to keep this King of Wands focused on themselves, play kind of like a cat and mouse with this King of Wands, keep things interesting, but also keep them on like a bit of a leash, right? There's a lot of like toxic interaction in terms of how do I keep you interested? How do I keep you to myself? How do I keep you coming back to me? I really don't like the whole like caller idea. This is somebody who feels like they control the King of Wands in some way. Five of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Spheres, which in this deck is the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, there's been a lot of effort put into creating like a wall around this King of Wands by somebody else, this Empress in the reverse. Very possessive. And I gotta say, like, maybe this isn't called like Carmen's advice channel, but my personal recommendation is to never get so caught up in a love connection where you have to constantly scratch and claw to keep that person. Like, if you got to put somebody on a collar, on a leash, if you have to like control them to be yours, were they ever really yours? Really? Genuine connections don't require such feeble devices. Like, if you are loyal, if you are a genuine person, you have a respect for somebody that doesn't require all of these shenanigans and tomfoolery. So it's like we have another opportunity coming back around for this King of Wands, perhaps regarding the decision that they made. Hello there, archetype. How are we doing today? Hello, Nancy. Welcome. So there's a truth that's been withheld, and there's like temptation here, or a very slim window of opportunity for somebody to, I kind of wanted to say jump timelines, change their life. It's like butterfly effect vibe. Ace of Wands, Page of Spheres or Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Queen of Cups. There was a sense of being an imposter, not being good enough, not being worthy of this Queen of Cups. This is probably our Seven of Wands individual, the person who was more genuine. The Queen of Cups is known as, you know, like the sweetheart. They would likely give great hugs, definitely give good advice. This is somebody who genuinely cares about you, right? Actually wants to see you happy. This is called the Black Tarot. Many of the backgrounds are black. The Queen of Cups is not. There are flowers around her. So we have a new beginning for this Queen of Cups, and it's like she's pulling up in her like Barbie Jeep, like, going on a pretty rad trip. So you got your duffel bag, maybe you got a couple changed clothes, you wanna hop in? It's gonna be real fun. I don't know when I'm gonna be back though, so, you know, kind of a little bit of a commitment. What do you think? And this King of Wands is like, hold on. I gotta talk to my cat. What do I do? What do I do? It's deer in headlights, right? Hello there, Becca. How are you doing? Hello, Darlene. Two of Spheres, which is the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Three of Cups in the reverse, which we got at the very beginning. Judgment. In the reverse. All three are in the reverse, mind you. There is chaos, and it's rooted in insecurity. I feel like there are arguments. Remember we had the pressure cooker card come out? Somebody was sad, and then they got really mad. I feel like this anger is directed at this King of Wands. Remember not to get too into the genders, because I don't read for genders. I just read energy. But we have somebody that made a bad decision. Kind of feels like there's maybe more than one. Did I say hi, Tiana? Did I not see you? Yeah, we have somebody here that is being like rejected. This feels like you cause all of this instability in my life. You make things difficult. You try to keep me just like on the edge of wanting to like leave, and also thinking that you're great, but it's unhealthy. It's toxic. You just want me to feel like I'm not in control. And I feel like for the majority of you, this person, the Empress in the reverse, does something a little desperate, a little bit too far, that really makes this King of Wands say, okay, I'm going to think about this opportunity I have to hop in that Barbie Jeep. I don't know why it's a Barbie Jeep, but it is. All right, we're going to get a few more from the Morgan Greer. Sorry, guys. Sometimes my hair gets in the decks, okay? It's not my fault. I just have a lot of hair. Packing your hot sauce. I do love hot sauce. Had some smoked wings yesterday. Oops, honey sriracha style. Why do I keep doing that? Because I'm thinking about wings. This is, okay, I gotta focus, you guys. We can't talk about wings right now. All right. We have the Five of Cups in the reverse, the Magician in the upright. I like that. And the Five of Swords in the reverse. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse underneath the King of Wands. This is our King of Wands, the Magician in the upright. Look, I don't have time to be wasting. I don't want to look back on my life and feel like I spent 30 years with somebody I couldn't trust. I don't want to regret letting somebody who was actually genuine go. So I know what I have to do. I'm going to have to take charge of the situation. I'm going to have to reclaim my power. I'm going to have to do what I need to do to be where I want to be. This is a lot of power right here. Somebody's saying, I'm not going to be stuck by the past. I'm not going to let my insecurity or my, fears stop me. I have what I need to make a change and make things right with this Queen of Cups. Two of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles. A King of Swords in the reverse. Oh, but there's a battle here. It's like, okay, have you ever gotten into your car, got everything you need? you get on the road, maybe like finally hop on the highway, and then you're like, I don't have my money. I guess I have to turn around now. We have this King of Swords in the reverse, our rage-filled third-party clown. Did you bring your unicycle? I'm just curious. No, but really, did you? Look, the reason I'm picturing somebody on a unicycle right now is because this person's big mad and it's getting in the way of their ability to actually do anything effectively. So, like, raise your hands if you've ever seen somebody who's like angrily tried to actually do something with their hands while they're like angry and yelling about something, like, hey, way to forget how to tie your shoes there, bozo. Or like, no, if you're trying to drive, it's this side of the car. This person is blinded by their anger. I was gonna maybe turn that into a song, but like it just doesn't work. Okay, you guys, forgive me. They're going to try to cause problems for this King of Wands in their pursuit of this love interest, but I don't see them being successful. There's going to be issues here because remember, this person came out as the Seven of Wands initially. And the reason our Queen of Cups is protected is because they are genuine, right? I feel like this protection is extending to this King of Wands in their pursuit because they have good intentions. So this idea of I'm gonna like ruin your plans. Are you? Oh, no, you're not. This person has a problem with pride and falls. Like you think you have everything you need and you don't because you're the Magician in the reverse. So a little cocky, right? Like, I mean, how old were you when you learned to not brag about something until you knew it was certain, right? Like you get a job offer, don't tell people about it till you like start the job or whatever, right? Like, I feel like that's one of those things that I learned a long time ago. If you tell people about something that you feel like you won or you've gotten or you've achieved, you better be sure about it because you don't want to look like a dummy, right? Hello there, Kate. How are you doing? We have the Four of Swords, Tower in the reverse, Seven of Cups. Things are getting shaken up. The truth are those swords, right? They're pointing right at this person's head. That's not normally how the Four of Swords goes. The truth is what's like ostracizing this person or making them have to like take a step back, why they feel threatened, why they look like a clown. It's because the truth came out and they were wrong. The Tower's in the reverse. So we have like a change in perspective, or it's like a surprise ending. You know, you go to watch the Final Four and you expect your team to win and then they don't. I've been hurt recently. Okay, you guys. Someone's team didn't win. We got the Seven of Cups here. There was like information that came in at the last second, or a change, or there was information intentionally withheld. There was an illusion here and options. So somebody has decided to do something different. Like, oh, you thought I was going to go that way? I'm going over here now. This is a real good fake out. Page of Pentacles. Seven of Swords, yeah, trickery. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Somebody is building for a new beginning or working towards a fresh start, but they don't want a lot of people to know. Sorry. I'll try to be less psychic. You were today years old? Oh, that's fun, Tiana. Congratulations. The more you know. We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse because we have somebody that is backtracking. Or going somewhere they don't really want people to know. Interesting. This is the Gilded Reverie, which is an extended Lenormand. This bear is paired up with the sun and gives me a lot of positive vibes. This is enlightenment and strength. This makes me feel like when I wake up and I have a whole day to do what I need to do and I decide to get shit done. You know, I'm trying really hard to swear less on my channel, you guys. It's not going well. This is like, I know what I need to do and I think I'm ready for it. I think I can go out there and actually weed for 2 hours and I'll still be able to like be a human afterwards. I can do it. I'm mentally prepared. This person knows something and it's motivating them into action. We have the snake, number 7. Those were 31 and 15, by the way. We have our lady without a shirt. Excuse me. For many of you, this is implying that the angry person who looks a little bit like a clown who lied about a situation is perhaps feminine energy that is seen as, can I use garden tool again? Or because I used that yesterday, is that like too soon? This is somebody who is seen as having few morals, okay? This person is exposed as a liar. Kind of getting like Cersei vibes. We have number 22, another card that talks about choices. So normally I want to go in like pairs for these cards, but it seems like these 3 are supposed to be hanging out together. With the choices card or paths card, we've got number 37, which is the clock, and number 26, which is the book. Clock, I bet you guys can guess. It talks about time. And we also have the book, which talks about wisdom. So I feel like just in the nick of time, we have somebody that gets the information they need to make the right decision with regards to this offer, who they make it to, whether they accept it, whatever that is. But we have somebody that sees through the illusion and understands who somebody actually is and what they need to do about it. You're fake, you're not, that kind of thing, right? I don't know if I should make fun of you or block you. I'm not going to repeat it, but that's hilarious. All right. I think I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading, everyone. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes, and I will see you on the next reading. Bye, guys.